guys, you're back with another video for Earthfall. For you guys, should it be another mission? We are gonna go for the propane accessories achievement, which is to beat the level extermination on overwhelming. This will be your last mission in the whole game, if you're going in order, of course. That is overall probably the worst mission, I would think. I've tried this countless times, so when you're watching this, don't go ahead and think that this is obviously a first top 10 bullshit run, because this is definitely not happening on any of these playthroughs and any of these missions I've done for videos for any of them. They're all RNG based. You're gonna get your shit kicked. You're gonna try to figure out methods and things that will work and won't work, and a little bit of the luck and the draw of what happens to you and getting screwed over. So, starting off, there's some supplies over here to the left hand side, the first little puddle. You want to run down through this hallway, this cave here, and if you want to go on the right hand side, there's probably something top that spool, but they already took it. There's a flamethrower. You feel like screwing with that crap, because you know how it hurts your teammates pretty badly. Now, I would recommend, if at all possible, just avoid going in the side rooms. I know there's some stuff in there and maybe a second pistol. So you can go on the right one over here. There should be a second pistol in there. You might want to grab that. It's definitely handy for this mission, considering they don't really throw you too many secondhand pistols, especially not at the beginning of the level. So bear that in mind. But if you do end up going in the rooms, you will spawn things like this. Even if you end up going back to the room where you just came from, if you go back in that room again, they'll spawn them again. In case you haven't noticed that, if you ever seen my other farming videos, you can see that they'll just keep coming out of there. So try to bear that in mind and try to move forward through this fairly quickly if you can. I know it's harder. The more people you're playing with, the more they want to actually grab supplies and stuff, but just try your best at not trying to go in the side rooms. It isn't really all that worth it. You'll be getting things spawn on you, and you'll just get overwhelmed, and shit like that happens. So, try to get down here. There's all kinds of stuff around here for weapon-wise. So just look around. There should be a deal here, if not a secondary pistol. Over here, there might be a sniper rifle against that box over there to the left, the little power box. In the box, there could be weapons, medkits, some stuff in there for you. There's also a barricade over there, which you're going to set up later on, which would be really handy. So there could be a gun up here for you. There should be, for the most part. There could be a stem shot and the minecart behind me over here to my right. It's not there. For the most part, though, there should be a rifle up top here. Once you go up here, there should be a gun for you if you want that in your drill. So grab the combat rifle if you want it. It's probably one of the better ones you can get. You're gonna grab these drills. One's over there, one's up here in the back. Put them on the cart. There's also gonna be a thresher that always spawns in this back little area back there where you just saw. There will always be one. So be prepared. Once you hear it, just back out of that area. You'll see it coming down there and just take it out pretty quick. Now you run over here, there's some grenades, there's also a med kit, and your last little drill is over here. You're going to want to have to go around there and grab it down there, since you can't get to this area unless you climb up and around and jump down in there, because of the fence on the other side. You also got a nice little setup for a auto turret here. So once you grab all the drills, put them on the minecart. Now what we do, which is a nice little thing, is end up having some people stand on top of the minecart up here, and you can ride it all the way down and around to the side over there, which you'll see in a minute. So this area is probably one of the trickiest to get through. Not the worst scenario, but it can take you a minute. It'll take you a while to get through this. Sometimes you will get screwed over pretty badly, considering that the specials can spawn in these little directions if you're not prepared for it. And then that's all it takes is get separated and grabbed, and then that'll be the end of your mission right there. So once everyone's ready, you got all the drills up, everyone's got what they need, you can get out of this area. Go ahead and activate the cart, ride on down around the side. You just gotta sit up here. Nice little shortcut away from everything, and nothing to really touch up here. Unless you get spit on, which might be a thing. Not a very long ride, but it's just something we did just to get down here a little quicker and be safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that auto turret up right here. We could also put a barricade in front of it, which I kind of screwed that up, but put a barricade here. Put this up a little bit to kind of give it something to shoot at. I brought it back further, but there's also some stuff alongside these paths. On the, I think the one down there to the right, there's some grenades, possibly some other things down in there. If you feel like checking them out, if you don't have anything like that, go ahead and grab them. It'll definitely be handy. Also, at this point, this is going to be your first boss spawn, so bear that in mind. Be prepared before you end up going this far into it. You will get a boss that will spawn. So you have a pretty good chance of taking it out. It's usually been a beast for the most part for us. I mean, you get a blackout randomly here and there. Over here is also some stuff. You want some more grenades. Typically what I end up doing is trying to unload as much ammo on this thing, since it's a nice little long corridor to shoot the beast. Since it's not a damn blackout to teleport in your face, just unload on it, throw all your grenades on it, just take it out as fast as you can. You don't want to try to get up top of you because there is no room for up here to running around. I mean, it happens. I mean, it gets a little crazy, but you want to try to take it out if everyone's shooting at it, lobbing grenades on it. It shouldn't make it all at the top if everyone's doing their part to take it out. I mean, the things are tanks, I know that, but bear that in mind. If everyone can focus on it without the drones or anything else screwing with you, you can take it out pretty quickly. Even if you could do what he was doing, leading it back down. Also a very good suggestion to try to lead it away from this area up here because of the clusterfuck. So go ahead, come back up here, resupply on your ammo, your grenades, your guns, whatever you want. There's all kinds of stuff over here. There should be a med kit in these lockers, but I think it's already been taken. So basically you're going to want to rearm up, grab these drills again, put them on the next little area up ahead here. The next little mine cart, and what you can do is you can ride that one down too. So once everyone's ready to go, grab all the crap you need, put these drills on the mine cart. Make sure you pay attention to the sounds of any special spawning. They should be just spawning down around here. I think we're trying to run back for something, but I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. Nothing really too important down here. I think it's all been grabbed. So once everyone's set, we'll get progressed on here. So for the most part, you could, you know, set up a barricade there to the left where you came from. It's probably best if you do, or right there, right in front of here, because they can spawn behind you when you come down here, but it's not likely. I mean, I've seen it happen once. I mean, they will spawn here like this, but once you get down there to the main room of where everything is coming from, they usually typically come from that room. They don't really come from behind you. If you feel like you want, grab even more barricades, and you can set them up down there behind you. We just grabbed one and set up in front of us because that's the main room. Like I said, they don't really come from behind you. It's only happened one time out of quite a few attempts on this. So if you want, set a barricade there. If you can get it set up in that doorway, set up an altar if you got it. It will definitely help out. Now our method here was 2 people ride the minecart. 1 person just immediately jumps down there and activates that switch, because you're just gonna need a constant spawning of crap. So it won't stop even when you hit the switch. So keep that in mind. If you can have somebody run down there as soon as you get down this area, like we did. Jump in the minecart and then just kind of jump down there as soon as you get down there. Hit that thing if you can. If it's not too crazy, hit it, get them out of there, get them back up here, and defend for a bit. Now, this part is probably the worst part of the mission. If you can get past this, your chances of beating it are probably going to be guaranteed. It's not 100% guaranteed, but the rest of the mission can have its ups and downs, but this is probably the worst fucking part. So once you get it clear, and I was going to go until it's a special spawn, but once you get clear of a little bit of a room to actually push and there's no specials, you're going to want to go out there. If you can, try to with at least 2 people to push the cart, because with these things, obviously the more people on them, the faster they go. So get out there and just push that cart. Just sit there, try to take everything in front of you, try to have somebody watch your back. 2 people push if you can. At least 1 person shoot to the front. You don't want to have 2 people shoot in the front, because then that'll cause the whole crap of get shot in the back, but make sure you can push it and not have to worry about some stupid ass sapper stopping your progress there because of the gas. And just have somebody behind you watching your back. If you got mines, kind of lay them out somewhere, just kind of thin out the herd because everything is going to keep coming at you. Just make sure you're aware of where the specials are. Keep an eye out for the sounds and listening for that crap, and then take them out as soon as you see them. This part right here is pretty bad. Now, at this point, you probably want to have everybody up here just push the thing at once. Back there, it was good to have a little fence, a little straightaway to keep your back, but right here, you're just going to want to push around to the side as fast as you can, because if you don't do this fast enough, you will get another boss already. Yeah, I know, you just had a boss not that long ago, but a boss will spawn. It's a given. If you waste too much time, it will happen. Now, if you want to come up here, there's also a medkit, another secondary pistol, and a gun. So keep that in mind. But once you get the boss to spawn, if you can, try to get the cart in there all the way, and then run to the next area. I mean, you could just run to the next area, but it's just easier just to get the cart in there and done. Run to the next area. Everyone just don't even worry about the boss at this point. If you, feel like you want to take it on, be my guest, but I wouldn't suggest it. If you run in this next area, you got more barricades. You also have a minigun up here. You have the auto turret possibly, or a man turret. You're going to have options. You're going to have at least med kits and stuff to defend yourself with. So that's why I recommend that you're running back over here, grab the minigun, and just shred it with that thing. You're going to have a lot better chance taking it out back here. You also have more cover. You can go up top, just people below you as a distraction. Overall, it's not too bad of an area. So once you get over here, you want to kill that thing as fast as you can. Now, usually for this part, if you get a beast first, it seems like the next spawn of a boss will be a blackout. That's what I've always experienced for the most part, because it's always been usually beast first, and then it's been a blackout in this area. I mean, I have seen a beast here as well, probably because we had a blackout earlier. I'm not quite sure if they cycle through them or it's more RNG grind luck based crap, but a beast here would probably be pretty bad considering it's close quarters and it's going to smack you. Not too bad to have a blackout in this area. If you have a blackout in this area, good. It's probably going to be the best. So once you go down there, you're going to want to activate the power, and then you're going to want to head back to the elevator. So once everyone, as always, grabs what they need, heals up, get some ammo, get what you need. There's also a weapon printer down here. There's also a stem and some more grenades. So grab what you need. Wait for that power. Just hold out here with that power hits up. Now overall, the mission isn't too long. It's fairly short. Overall, it just seems crazy as hell because everything just seems to hit you all at once of its mission. So once you have that all taken care of, I'm not entirely sure what weapon print's down there. You're gonna wanna get the hell out of here once the swarm calms down a little bit, because it's pretty crazy. So you got a secondary pistol there, some maybe 5, some other crap if you want it. I would suggest try not to waste too much time here. You want to get to the elevator, get the hell out of here as quickly as you can. Take out anything along the way to get your ass out of here. Grab what you need and go. And everybody needs to meet up at the elevator. So go ahead, you can run up top like I just did, or go back from where you came from to get in here. Either way it works. Just make sure you don't get grabbed in the way to the elevator, because you get some stupid special spawn and it'll snag you. And then you can take forever for the dumb bot. Like I said, once you get past this point and up the elevator, you have a really good chance of beating this mission. This mission is pretty bad right here. It's the worst part in my opinion. You just get clusterfucked in those areas, and it's horrible. Now this part might seem bad, but it's not. Now if everybody picks a corner and sticks there and doesn't move, either you watch from above from coming down or watch the front. Make sure you have your own little roll here and you don't shoot anybody in the back of the head, because that could be very, very bad for you. Just kind of stick to a spot. Take out some targets if you see them, especially the spitters. Make sure you high prioritize the spitters. They're gonna be the ones that are gonna get you. So once you get up to here, you are in your last little area of the mission. Not too bad, not too bad. This part isn't as bad as it seems. I thought this would be hell on earth, but it ain't so bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay some booby traps out before they end up spawning out here, just to get them out there. Now, it's up to you how you want to do this, but we just kind of grabbed a couple and defended a couple. There is no point in actually grabbing a whole bunch and set them out there just so they can get destroyed. Bear this in mind, there's also a healing station in the back over here. So you should be good on health. There's an ammo box, a couple guns if you need them, and some more grenades. So grab a couple drills at least. Put out a couple. We were going to do one at a time considering that they end up taking some damage pretty quickly, but I end up getting ballsy with it, and you can set up a couple. It doesn't seem too bad as long as you can somehow distract the drones and like keep them focused on you and not the drills. This would be a pretty good cakewalk for you. So you can kind of just set them up, kind of run around, distract the things, make sure you have some ammo and decent amount of health so you can take some damage out there and take the attention away from the drills. And the drills don't take very long to go at all. You just go up there, set them up. It only takes 30 seconds or so per drill. It won't take very long at all. And when they do get destroyed, down to whatever you want to call it, damage, you just go up there and start up again, and it doesn't start all over. It just picks up where it left off, so it ain't so bad. Now, if it gets kind of hairy out there, just fall back here like we did. We kind of set up two walled barricades out here so we can have a little decent time to take things out in front of us. When specials comes, make sure you're aware of it and kind of fall back to the base if you can, or at least head to a teammate so you can at least have a chance if you get grabbed that you can get them off right away. Now I was taking a hell of a chance getting stuck on some stupid shit over here trying to get this drill set up, but hey, I got the drill out here. We already got 2 out of 5. We got the other one back up and running pretty quickly, and we're done. The one next to me is already going pretty decently, and they're all focused on me for the most part until I was completely downed. So far, not too bad, not too bad. This isn't too bad. If you've been through all the missions at this point, and done them all before this mission, and you get to the spot, and you kind of follow what I do, you know, it ain't horrible. It's pretty doable. This part of the mission's way easier than you were before. At least you have some fallback area. You have a healing station. You also have a nice, decent amount of range between you and them for some trick shots to kill them, and you have nothing spawning behind you. That's what I think is probably one of the biggest factors. Is you gotta have a decent, fallback point, and at least some range between you and the grabbers, so you're not getting snagged and pulled away. Well, my drill got done all by itself, so that was good. So you got 3 out of 5. So just run back in there. Once you get to this point, you have 3 out of the 5. Just grab the last 2, go out there and set them up. Heal up if you need to be before you go out there. Grab what you need, and the mission is pretty much done at this point. All you gotta do is set them up, wait for it. The helicopter shows up. Just gotta shoot that shard in the middle, and that should do the mission. It's pretty simple. And then you got rid of the helicopter, of course, but not bad. Pain in the ass, but this part's not bad. So grab some drills, run around, jump around things, try to get to little shortcuts if you can on the sides. The drones didn't seem to notice me, so I kind of stuck around here and hit that down there. So get those 2 drills down. Like I said, you don't really have to fucking sit on the drills and watch them to defend them. I mean, it's probably better because they might get destroyed, but it seems like they're more focused on trying to take us out. And if you at least defended it for a good 10-15 seconds and then you walk away from it, it seems like they don't end up taking them out fast enough to where they are done. As you can see, you get 4 out of 5, and in a couple more seconds, 5 out of 5, and 5 out of 5. So once you get 5 out of 5, go out there, hit that switch to call for the evac. Don't even bother waiting around because things are always going to keep spawning. So just hit that shit. Take anything out while you're waiting here. It's best to just fall back here. If you have an auto turret and you haven't used it yet, now would be a great time for some extra firepower to sit there and take things out with you. So we're down to our last little barricade wall here. So keep that in mind. Just make sure you use what you got. There's also a minigun there if you need it. when no one used it, which would have been pretty helpful at this point to sit there and just shred everything coming through the gates. But not too bad. Don't really need too much. It's gonna be a little bit of a survive here. Just gonna have to wait out. Now, when this part comes up, shoot the clasp. You could just take the minigun and shoot the thing. It'll be pretty quick. Don't take very many shots. Just go out there and pop some rounds into it. And then once that's done, you gotta wait just a little bit longer for it to tell you that you gotta go extract. So once you shoot that enough, you'll see to rally up. Now, you could go heal up if you need to be. If you think, there's a lot of crap out there, heal up, defend, or whatnot. Or just go for it, your call. End up just running. Just go for the helicopter. And once you get at least one person there and the rest are downed, or everyone's there, that'll be the end of the mission. That should do it for this video guide for you guys. I hope this helped you out. Hope you guys actually got lucky enough to beat this in several tries, unlike me. And that should do it for all your missions in Overwhelming. And at this point, hopefully all you got left to do is some farming to do. And your 100% should follow. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to my stuff so I can promote more videos for you guys to watch and help you all out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.